In this video, I'm going to take a look at mastering a jazz project using the A-Design's hammer and nail. The hammer is a wonderful 2 EQ that allows the user to make wide EQ tonal adjustments rather than a more surgical parametric EQ. The hammer and nail are both sonically clean and clear while possessing some subtle tube warmth, making them both great contenders for the mastering process or your final stereo mix bus. Since the nail was designed with bus work in mind, using it in the mastering process is straightforward and simple. The stereo link switch links everything in the unit to the right controls with the exception of the mix and gain knobs, which we will need to adjust independently. Let's take a listen to a jazz track by Andrew Van Tassel. Although it is a great sounding track, let's look at some of the ways in which we can enhance this track with both the hammer and the nail. I'm going to use the nail first in the chain because I don't want to hype certain frequencies before hitting the compressor. Let's try out a moderate compression setting on the nail. I will adjust my attack, release, threshold, and hard threshold settings. I am then going to use what Bob Katz calls upward compression or parallel compression. As discussed in our other nail videos, this is one of the unique features of the nail. It allows you to perform perfectly phase coherent parallel compression by mixing the original dry sounds with the output of the compressor. Using parallel compression on a jazz mix is a great way to bring up the volume of a mix while preserving the transient details. I am utilizing all of the features of the nail in order to achieve the desired results on this track. I have a fairly aggressive threshold setting, but I'm using the hard threshold in order to avoid overly compressing the mix. My attack and release are timed to breathe with the track and avoid pumping. The mix knob is allowing the compressed signal to be blended in with the original signal. Now that I have my compressor settings how I want them, I will now adjust the hammer to enhance the material. I'm going to EQ around 200 Hz to clean up some low-end mud. I will boost at 800 for a little low-mid enhancement and brighten the mix up with a boost at 10K, which brings some of the sizzle in the drums, giving some energy to the mix. Now let's take a listen. Thanks for checking out our mastering video with the nail and the hammer. The enhancement these two pieces of gear make on the track is simply outstanding. The clarity and life that the track gains make the hammer and the nail the perfect match for any studio. Call us here at SoundPure with any questions about these great pieces of gear.